Welcome to Job Tales, the show where we find out about different professions from the people who know. Each week I speak to a new guest with a very interesting job. You'll hear about their personal path to doing what they do, the skills required, and the tools they use for the job, and a few recommendations for you. I'm Laura Leoncini, and today my guest is a fitness coach, Jerome Denis. He's based in Casablanca, Morocco. I didn't know, but if you follow a fitness career, you can get to travel quite a lot. So training people, traveling, and ensuring fitness practices can be an exciting path for you. But be careful on how you decide to stay the course, because unlike what we might think at first glance, working in the fitness industry can be tolling on yourself. Let's listen to Jerome. Jerome, thank you for being my guest today. I was interested in interviewing you because you're a fitness coach. I mean, among other jobs, of course, and professions. I would like to focus on this part, and then we can talk about also the other aspects of your life. Can you tell me when you started with fitness coaching?
Yes, I started fitness in 1999, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But I start officially in 2000.
In 2000. So were you like a fitness, were you training in like fitness studios, and then it was like an automatic thing for you to become a trainer or a coach?
Yes, of course, I was training since 18
Okay.
years old, because I was injured to my knees and I need to train my leg for that. So I started using weights and practicing weightlifting, and this is the beginning of my career.
So it was through basically an accident that you started to train.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
So you started liking it, and what do you like about training in a gym?
I like being focused on myself first,
Okay.
on my health, and maintaining a good shape, but also a good body to use it in other sports.
Okay.
Okay, I am not focusing on only the shaping of my body. I am focusing on being able to do more and more in my life and other sports.
So you like muscle preparation being the basis for many other sports, is that right?
Yeah, of course. You have to train your muscles, but also using your heart, and also preparing your mind to other sports. So training is a good way to prepare yourself to do other sports. I'm doing surf, for example, and you are surfing. When you are surfing, you have to be prepared for that.
Okay. Do you live close to the beach?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm jealous.
I am always looking for being close to the beach.
Yeah, I understand. And so you had a good trainer that let's say, well, yeah, because you were telling me before we started the interview, there's a difference between coach and training. Can you tell me the difference?
Yes, training, it's being focused on you. Okay, you train for your own abilities and you train for your own objective. Okay, but being coach is totally different. It's being focused on your clients and focus on their goals, not yours. So it's totally different that your own training. Maybe you will do something for you and it's not the right thing for your clients.
When I think of a personal trainer, for example, that's someone who is also training others.
Yes.
So it's a personal trainer and coach. Do they have a similar job?
Okay. A coach can be a personal trainer. I mean, you coach only one person. A coach can be collective coach. You can train 2, 3, 4, 10, 100 people, depend. Okay. So being coach, I think it's your mentally, or your thinking is different. Okay. It's a real job. It's not a vocation. I don't know if I can say that.
Oh, okay.
Français, I don't know.
Vocation.
Okay. It's a real job and you have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, and you decided to become a coach. And did you have to start any studies for this?
Yeah, in France, you have to study 1 year to become a coach, a certified coach.
A certified coach. Okay. What do
Yes.
you study?
We called it BEMF. It's 1 year. Okay. During this year, you learn how to coach people and you learn a lot of physiology, science, training science, and also connection and communication with others.
Do you learn, I don't know, anatomy or any
Yeah, of
particular
course. Of course.
stuff that, related to
It,
muscles and.
you will work with the body, your body, and also the body of other people. So you have to know a lot of things, a lot of human science around the body to be able to coach someone. It's very
Right.
easy to coach you. It's more easy to coach yourself than coaching other people.
Other people. Do you need to do, a number of months, let's say, of practice before you can actually be called a coach?
You have to work 1 year between school and clubs, you know, because you can't start, you have to practice. So when you meet for the first time someone, it's not, you're not good in your job. You have to meet a lot of people to become good in your job.
Okay,
You understand?
so when the more people you train, the better you become.
Exactly.
Why is
Exactly.
that?
Because you learn from others. You learn, everyone is different.
Right.
So one solution can work for one people, but someone else can come with the same problem, but you have to find a new solution for these people, this person. Okay?
I see.
So you must be really aware of learning all the time, and you will learn from other coach, other people. So you have to be really to have a very open mind.
Yeah. So if you wanted to move to Australia tomorrow,
Yes.
would you be able to be hired there as a coach, or do you need to do a specific?
Maybe in in this country, Australia, for example, or New Zealand, you have to pass a certification, a local
Okay,
certification.
a
Yeah,
local one. Okay.
it depends of every country. It's different in every country. So it's a good way to travel. This job is a good way to travel and to discover the world. But you must be sometimes integrate a new certified,
Yeah.
a new level of certification.
So over the course of the past few decades, I've seen over time, because I do go to the gym quite a bit, especially in winter. There are programs. There's for example, Les Mills. I think
Yes,
it comes from New Zealand, and
yes.
there's programs for like RPM or different kind of pumping or and so forth. Are you able as a coach to make a career out of this?
Yeah, I was working for Les Mills International.
Okay.
I was presenter and trainer for them.
So you're presenter and trainer.
Presenter and trainer.
What does it mean, presenter?
Presenter, it's you are on the videos for Les Mills International, and you are a representative of the brand all over the world.
Okay.
Okay, trainer, it's a little bit different. Trainer is the coach who explain and give to other coach the way to become a better coach. So a trainer work in gyms, clubs, near managers to put the coach to another level. Okay, so a presenter is on a stage, a trainer is in the club.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you make a living just by being a presenter, or do you need to be a coach as well? Like trying to understand what, young people who might be listening.
Okay, it's a good question. I think it's better to be the presenter and trainer and also coach, because being on the terrain or in the club doing the foundation of this job, it's always a good way to stay in this job. Being on the stage in front of 100 or 1,000 people can make you like a star, you know.
Okay.
And
Also,
being
there are shows. Yeah.
yeah, it's a big
Ah,
show.
it's like shows with
It's a
lots
big
of
show.
people.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's really fun, but it's not the job for me. This is
Okay.
not. It's another job. If you want to be on stage, so start to be an actor or singer if you want. But
Okay.
it's a little part of our job. The show is a little part of this job. This is not the job.
Okay. So, thinking now in terms of training and coaching others,
Yes.
what is for you the let's say the easy part, and what's the difficult side of the job?
The easy part of this job is you can learn every day something new because the human science is progressing every day. So you have to be aware of that. So you can learn. I've got 24 years of career and I still learning. Okay, in human science, but also meeting coach, I learn.
Yeah.
Okay, because everyone can have something different or tips, and it's good to know that.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a good job if you want to stay fresh in your mind. You can be fresh in your mind every day. The hardest part of this job is that you are living not a normal life because when you work, people are not working. So you are living to the reverse of the normal life. You understand me? So, for
Yeah.
example, people go to the gym after they work and you start to work.
Yeah.
So it's a
Or on
very
Saturdays and Sundays.
exactly. It's very difficult to have a normal life in this job or to have a family life in this job.
I see.
Okay, so this is the hardest part, but it's a choice.
Yeah.
I have done this choice, and I'm happy for that.
When I think of gyms, and there's so many gyms in the world, I mean, I guess you could be hired by a gym or you could be an independent. So what is the perfect mix, let's say?
The perfect mix for me is to start in a gym, start a career in a gym because you will learn a lot and quickly.
Okay.
Okay, you will learn management, you will learn programming, you will learn to manage people, to manage an industry. So you will learn quickly something, a lot of things. But being independent, I think it's another way to do this job, and it's good because you will do for your own what you have learned, and it's another part of being a coach. You have to find your clients, you have to do your own marketing, you have to learn, maybe learn marketing and how to sell yourself, your services.
Right. Which is
Okay,
yeah,
so
different
it's another job.
for sure. Do you find there is compromises? Are there compromises that you need to be prepared to make for this job? Besides for the personal life, you said that it
Yeah,
can be challenging. Is there something else?
compromise. You have to be prepared to be tired
Okay.
every day,
Okay, that's a good one.
every day, and maybe sometimes. I say sometimes you. It's very difficult to stay with people. Okay, too much people in a day. Maybe sometimes you have to be alone just to bring the
Like it.
calm in your life. So
Yeah.
it's an energetic life, energetic job.
Yeah.
It's good, but you have to find and not to forget what is your life. You understand what I mean?
Good. Yeah, good point. Because you could lose yourself into.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. You work when others don't work, and then you're tired.
Yeah, I lost myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I lost myself because I was so focused on the gym, clients, training. So one day I wake up and I say, "Oh wow, what is my life? Is doing and working 15 hours a day." And finally, you can do that. So you at the beginning of this job, you have to stay close to your life. What is your life? What do you like? And what do you must do to stay alive?
To keep on track, yeah,
Exactly.
with your goals. Yeah, not lose yourself. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. And at what age did you lose yourself?
I was, I started, I don't know, I think at 30. Uh,
Ah,
Excuse me, I don't understand the question, maybe.
no, when did you lose yourself? Like, when
Ah,
did you
yeah, yeah,
have this
yeah. Okay, okay.
crisis? Yeah.
This crisis, I did this crisis 1 years and a half after the beginning.
Ah, okay. So it was relatively
I
soon after.
at the beginning,
Ah, at the beginning.
at
Okay.
the beginning, and I say, "Oh, wow, what is this job? I
Okay.
love this job. I love training. I love people, but I can't stay in this job."
Like, it was killing you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This job was killing me. And at the end of my career, I think 5 years ago, I was so tired because I lost my family. I lost all my life. All. I can't do more details, okay? But I
Yeah,
lost
no
all,
problem.
all.
Yeah.
And I say, ooh, I lost all my life for this job. And the problem
Okay.
is, I love this job, but this job is killing me.
Yeah.
So I have to go back just a bit and rethink what is the next step to do to maintain my job and to build a new family.
And did you find the next thing?
Yeah.
What is it?
The next thing is, don't forget what you like. Okay. For example, I like training for me, but I also like achieving goals with people. So I can train two, three, four people a day, but it's enough.
Okay.
Okay. And then I love training a small group of people. So I train one, two, or three groups a day, but it's enough. So the best journey for me, it's a mix between personal training,
Yeah.
small group training, training for myself, and having 2 or 3 hours dedicated to something I like. For example, reading a book or going to surf or spend time with my wife. Something I want to put in my life.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what is your, you have 25 years experience. Is there something you can recommend to the young people listening? Maybe avoiding maybe mistakes you've made, or some suggestions that where they can be having, maybe it can be smart at their choice.
Okay. Okay. It's a good question, but it's very hard. I can recommend to have vision of what do you want to do what do you want to become every 5 years. If you start at 20, for example, what do you want to be at 25? Okay. And at 25, what do you want to be at 30? Okay. And more of that, where do you want to be? Okay. You want to stay in this club, or you want to stay in other club in other country? Because doing this, you have to put you in action, maybe to learn something new, maybe to become a manager, to become a presenter. Anyway, you have to be in action to become a new version of you.
Okay, I
Okay.
see. Yeah, I see what you mean. And anything else that you would like to share with us today?
I don't know if you have any question.
Is there something, one last one, is there something you're most proud of?
I think it's when I meet people who know me because I was one of their coach or one of their collective coach, someone says me that I have changed their life. So I stay really humble with that, but you can really change life people or health people. And I think it's one of the most beautiful work for that. So I am very proud of that. And now I am focusing on health for others,
Health.
health, because without health, you've got nothing.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
true.
you can have a lot of money, a big career, but if you lose your health, you've got nothing. So now I'm focusing on that, especially on health.
It seems to me that the right continuation from fitness, which is for health as well, and then
Yeah, it's a way. It's a good way to go to helping people with their health because first of all, a human have to move. A human have to do activities. Okay, so fitness or sports, it's an activity. So being coach is the beginning of working on health people.
yeah, for sure. And it's fascinating. Thank you so much, Jerome, for sharing
You're
your
welcome.
experience with us, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
That was Jerome Denis, fitness coach based in Casablanca. I invite you to write me a comment or a rating on your favorite podcast player. It will help me improve my next episodes. You can also write me directly at jobtalespodcast@gmail.com if you have guests to recommend or ideas. They're all welcome. Otherwise, see you next week for next Job Tales episode. Bye bye.